Hello and welcome to Food Hygiene on a Shoestring. There are 4 things that can contaminate food. These are 1. Microbes, including viruses and bacteria. 2. Chemicals. These include cleaning materials and incorrectly diluted food additives, as well as poisonous vegetables. 3. Physical contamination. And 4. Allergens. Allergenic contamination can lead to serious reactions, such as anaphylactic shock, peanuts for example. This can all be life-threatening. Sufferers who develop such allergies may have to carry special self-injecting pens. These adrenaline-based drugs can help overcome the effects of anaphylaxis. In 2013, a law was introduced in the UK listing 14 different allergenic foods which you had to inform customers about. There are obviously other foods such as strawberries and lemons that people can become allergic to. In Japan, they actually started by having 25 allergenic foods listed, which they put into legislation. In the UK, the 14 allergenic foods are as follows: fish, mollusks, sesame seeds, tree nuts, which include almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts, cashew nuts, pecan nuts, Brazil nuts, pistachio and macadamia nuts, peanuts or groundnuts as they're called in America, gluten such as found in wheat, rye, barley, oats, spelt and coruscant. Oats are naturally gluten-free, but because they are grown and processed in similar environments, they are easily cross-contaminated with gluten. Mustard, eggs, soybeans, lupin, which is more commonly found in Europe. These can be left whole or made into a kind of flour. Celery and celeriac. Milk, including whey and lactose. Sulfur dioxide and sulfites. And finally, crustacea. Includes prawns, crabs, lobsters and crayfish. If any of your foods contain these products or may be cross-contaminated, then you have to inform customers. This can be done verbally, but it's often better to have this written down in an allergen matrix. You can then show this to customers so they can choose for themselves. The current legislation covering allergens only requires you to communicate the information to potential customers so that they can make an informed choice. The best way to do this is by having a list of allergens that are contained in each dish, for example on an allergen matrix. It is also possible for some allergens to become transferred by cross-contamination. Where this happens, you should record it as a may contain. Incidentally, there is a legal definition for the amount of some foods, such as gluten, which is extremely low at only 20 parts per million. If you have gluten-free products in your premises, then you can't put them on the menu as gluten-free because they may have had airborne contamination from flour, etc. To advertise a product as gluten-free, then legally speaking, this can only be produced in a gluten-free environment and handed to the customer in a sealed package. If you are using gluten-free flour for a product in your premises, one way of doing this, and to keep on the right side of the law, is to state that the product is made from gluten-free flour, but stating on the matrix that it may contain gluten. Food can easily be contaminated with cleaning materials and other chemicals such as beer line cleaner. This is a highly toxic substance. Also, the list can include veterinarian drugs found in meat and food additives and preservatives such as concentrated acetic acid. This is used instead of vinegar in chip shops. It's much cheaper than malt vinegar. Cleaning chemicals need to be kept in suitably labelled containers. They need to be food safe. They also need to be diluted to the manufacturer's specification before use. Food-grade disinfectants and sanitizers need to be compliant to the BSEN 1276 or BSEN 13697 standards. Naturally occurring foods can also lead to food contamination. For example, toadstools, red kidney beans. These can cause hemagglutinin food poisoning if not properly prepared. Potatoes left exposed to sunlight can turn green and produce a substance known as solanine alkaloid. Oxalic acid is also found in rhubarb leaves.